Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Modesty. Well, it is the weekend, and happy weekend, everybody. I hope you guys are having a good one so far. Well, today I have one of my favorite subscriptions, and it is Scentbox. And I actually did something different this month. And if you want to know what that is, please stay tuned. Okay, welcome back, my beautiful wildflowers. As I said, happy weekend. And today I have one of my favorites, right, of subscriptions, which is the Scentbox. And I love this so much because I enjoy it so much. And I did do something different this month. And as you know, I have a 2 fragrance subscription, and I just learned that you could just mix and match if you want as far as the fragrance goes. So I'm going to start getting one for me and one for my husband. And so I picked a fragrance for him that is just like sensational, and I'm going to share with you what that is. And I had it like a small, like a vial of it, and I really liked it. But he's got so many of them that I don't want to buy him a big bottle and take a chance that he might say, you know, not into it, but I think he'd be totally into it. So let me tell you what that is. But before we do that, let's go ahead and do our little motivation for the day. And I need my glasses because, oh, for sure I need my glasses. Okay, my eyes are like tired today. So yeah, okay, nice black and white cityscape, and I like that. Okay, there we go. And I can see that is in focus because I have my glasses on. So it says, one that angers you controls you. Don't give anyone that power, especially the one who does it intentionally. You know, this is a good one too. Recently, I've been seeing a lot like this where others, you know, really try to control you, you know, by doing things that it's not nice, right? And making you angry is not nice. And of course, when somebody makes you angry, have you ever noticed that you kind of can't think, and then you do things that you otherwise would not do out of anger? And this is what they mean by this, is that, you know, when somebody makes you mad, I mean, you may do something or say things that you wouldn't normally, and then at the end, you know, it's just, you kind of gave them the satisfaction that they, you know, they made you do that, and that they triggered you. And there are people that do this intentionally out there. There are people that are so miserable out there that they want to see everybody else miserable, so they will they will do things like this and try to make people so angry. And I noticed that, and I really identify those people very quickly. And I have really taught myself, if somebody says something mean or says something not nice to me and they try to anger me, I don't let it bother me. And, you know, sometimes in the beginning it was really hard because it's hurtful. Some of the things are hurtful, and so that really triggers my anger. But, you know, I've learned to say to myself, you know what? I'm not going to give them the satisfaction because they want me to be angry. They want to get a rise out of me. They want to see that reaction. I'm not going to give it to them. And so, you know, I learned to manage it in other ways. And if they are actually very mean to me, and I've noticed that also in social media, and not so much like Facebook and things like that, because I don't run in that circle, but like Nextdoor app about, you know, your neighbors. And sometimes they say some really mean things to people. And, you know, I asked a question one time and they came back at me like I was dumb. And I said, well, you know what? Thank you for your opinion. And, you know, I really appreciate the fact that you shared your opinion with me, because we are all entitled to our own opinions. They got mad. And you know what? That wasn't their intention. Their intention was to make me angry. I turned the tables on them because I was so agreeable. And people give me so many hearts and 1+s, and they really supported me because they knew what I did, and then that did not work on me. And so this is what you have to do, because, you know, the one that angers you controls you. They really do, because you're going to do things that you don't normally do, and they just made you do that. So that's control, okay? And don't give anyone that power. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Swallow that pride, swallow whatever you have to, and just hold your head up high and say, you know what? Okay, that's your opinion, and thank you so much for sharing it with me. And then turn around and walk away, and they'll get so mad. Yeah, So anyway, enough of that. So that's a really sore subject with me because I don't like mean people. Yeah? So yeah, anyway. So off to better things. Okay, this is Scentbox, and this is a monthly subscription of fragrances. You have a choice of going 1 or 2, and also basic or premium. So I get the 2 premium fragrances, and I pay $34.95 for it, which I think is well worth it because it gives me the opportunity to try fragrances. And also, if you decide to try it, I'll go ahead and drop my link below. You will get a free one to try, a full size, like I'm gonna show you. And so, yeah, and give it a try. And a lot of people I know, thank you very much for those of you that has really signed up for it, and they love it. And I'm so glad that you guys like it. And it makes me happy that, you know, I was able to introduce you to something that makes you happy. So yeah. So anyway, but they do come in different price ranges and whatever you want. And one good thing about this company is that they do come with their own containers. Unlike Scentbird, they only send you like the guts every month, and they only send you one of these a year. Whereas Scentbox will send you every time. And one thing I do love about this is also, let's say I pick 2 fragrances. I don't like one of them, let's say, and this has happened. I can return it, no questions asked. And all I have to do is get on the computer and say, I'm returning this to you. And they give me, you know, I don't even have to pay for it. You print out this thing, you stick it on the front of the same, you know, envelope, and you ship it back, and you pick your new fragrance, and they'll send you whatever you want. And so I really like that. And no other perfume subscriptions I know of does that, especially not Scentbird either. And in the fact that, you know, you can return it. So yeah, and then like I said, you get a new container. Another thing too, I love, depending on fragrance, look at this. This is so very cute. This is the breast cancer awareness container, and they know I love this one. And so yeah, obviously this is for me because this is a woman's and this is a men's scent. And let me go with the one I actually got this month. I got something from Christian Dior, and it's called, okay, you know I've been taking French lessons with my husband, right? Let's see if this works. Les Créations de Monsieur Dior Forever and Ever. Part of it is in English. Anyway, so it says the House of Dior has rightfully held one of the first places in the world of perfumes for years. Dior's collection Les Créations de Monsieur Dior, introduced in 2009, represents a review of vintage editions. The collection includes 5 perfumes, 5 classic fragrances favored by many women worldwide. Whoa, this thing is really long. Okay, Diorella, Diorescence, and Diorissimo. Au Français Forever and Ever make the 5 fragrances of the Les Créations de Monsieur Dior collection. Presented as timeless opus Dior, which resists time and new trends. Romantic violet nuances announces last fragrance of the creation the Monsieur Dior Forever and Ever collection, while insinuating Dior's timelessness composition, which will be worn by the next generations. Forever and Ever was presented in 2002 as a sophisticated floral composition, which leaves a mild, spicy trail in a base. A floral version of Les Créations de Monsieur Dior Forever and Ever is available in a lovely glass flacon with accentuated floral light motif of composition. Pink nuances of the fragrance were inspired by the Rose Garden Dior Granville. Top notes of perfume bloom with freesia flowers, a heart-high jasmine from India, while a base is enriched with intoxicating Bulgarian rose garden. So, let's see. And it also says if I like this, I would like L'Interdit ou des Perfumes Intense by Givenchy, and I do, and I own it. And also Armani Si Passione Intense by Giorgio Armani. I also own that one. I do love those too. And so what it says, the scent characteristics is freesia, fragrance with iris, jasmine, and Bulgarian rose. It's floral, it's a classic fragrance, it's appropriate for the office, and it's best for spring. But, you know, you can use it anytime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I did not wear perfume, so I'm going to go ahead and spritz this a little. Oh, it's very light. Oh, this is very light. This is very unique. This is a very unique fragrance. I have a lot of perfumes, you guys, a lot. But I don't have anything quite like this. I don't know what it is. Oh, this is so very nice. You know, I was thinking rose and freesia. I have those. But there's something in it that, it is definitely floral, but not overly floral. It has a very nice base to it. What did it say? Because this is really nice. Base is enriched with intoxicating Bulgarian, but it's not like floral. They're naming everything that's floral. The composition is completely floral, but it smells a lot more, not oriental at all. This is very light, very beautiful. And definitely, I'm going to say this is one of my favorite type of scents. But I need to do a little more research on this because it does kind of, oh, here we go. Sorry, I missed the whole line. Okay, floral composition which leaves a mild spicy trills and base, a floral bouquet of freesia, jasmine, peroxium, almond blossom are refreshed with ivy and spice with nutmeg, vanilla, and musk. That's what I'm getting. Okay, I get the musk. The vanilla and the musk I absolutely get. But it didn't say it at first. I missed it. So I'm thinking it's not in there, but I smell it. But very, very nice. I would buy this in a larger container. I would buy a full-size one. It's very nice. And as you notice, it comes like that. Okay? And the name of the fragrance is on the bottom right there. Okay? Okay, so that's that. And the fragrance that I actually got my husband is by Yves Saint Laurent. And it is called Y. And I smelled that one time. It's a very small sample, and I was like, oh my God, what is that? And then I saw that they finally got it, and it is a premium fragrance for men, and this is actually a perfume and not a cologne, and it has a 4.75 out of 5 stars, and out of almost 300 ratings. So, I mean, this is actually, I can't smell it, but I don't want to spray it because I'm going to give it to my husband. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and, oh my goodness. This is such a beautiful fragrance. And again, it's not like something you smell. You know, sometimes men's cologne all smell alike, you know? Just a little bit of variation on, you know, something the same. But this is different. It says here, Yves Saint Laurent launched a new men's fragrance for Generation Y. Those who were born in the 80s and 90s. Oh, no wonder. Okay, the fragrance is named Y and is capturing the spirit of youth with the goal of offering the millennial generation something different. Y, the most masculine fragrance by Yves Saint Laurent. Okay, it jumped on me. Yves Saint Laurent. Inspired by iconic Yves Saint Laurent white t-shirt and black jacket. This presents a balance between freshness and strength, like a crisp white t-shirt, notes of bergamot, sage, and ginger offer a sharp, juicy freshness to challenge convention and exceed all expectations. At its base, soft notes are balsam fir, cedarwood, and marine ambergris, embodied by the subtle power of tailored black jacket that is refined, chic, and surprisingly powerful. An authentic and bold creation, masculinity refined. Everything starts with a Y. Top notes of white aldehydes, bergamot, and ginger, heart filled with sage, geranium absolute, and violet leaf. Base notes are ambergris, incense, fir balsam, cedar, and musk. And this is so good, y'all. It really, really is. And I mean, it smells really good. And of course, you know, because of this is appropriate, right? Born in the 80s. So, okay, perfect. And so anyway, yeah, and they say if you like this, you would like Victorinox, Carolina Herrera 212, and Ralph Lauren Polo Sport. But no, this is, I know Polo Sport, and that's much better. So anyway, yeah. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, this is supposed to be a really short video. But anyway, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will go ahead and drop a link below, just in case you're interested. Like I said, you could get one of these for free, and by using the link below, okay? So alrighty, my beautiful wildflowers. If I added any value, please do hit like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider by using a button that looks like that and ringing a bell and selecting all so you know every time I upload a brand new video. Alrighty, so I want you to have a good day, a good night, a good week, a good weekend. Whenever you're watching this, and that does not matter. And as I always say to you guys, in a field of roses, be a wildflower and never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.